I am going to not do wash and goes. Wash and goes are like my favorite style, so it's kind of annoying. Hi friends, it's LaToya here. Thank you for joining me for another one of my videos. Thank you to my returning subscribers and welcome to anyone that is new here. If you are new here, feel free to click that subscribe button down below and hit the bell button right next to it. That will notify you every time that I upload a new video so you will never miss anything from me. Today's video is going to be a little bit of a natural hair chit chat, which I haven't had one of those in a while. So grab your tea, your snacks, your coffee, you know, your lunch, whatever time of day that it is, and kick back and just chit chat with me for a little bit about my natural hair journey, some new challenges, and some new struggles. So if you are interested in hearing about that, then just keep on watching. So, a little bit about me if you don't know. I am in year 3 of my natural hair journey. I have been natural since May of 2015. Yep, so May of 2015 I went completely natural and here I am. It's been 3 years of ups and downs and learning a whole lot. So I want to share with you guys some things that I have learned up until this point, some difficulties that I've had, and how I plan on overcoming those difficulties. In my 3 years of being natural, first and foremost, I have learned how to embrace my natural beauty. You know, my hair is the way that God created it, so there's absolutely nothing wrong with it because, you know, He creates everyone and everything in His likeness. So, you know, keeping that in mind has really helped me to embrace my natural hair and to realize that it is bomb and it is like no one else's. You know, of course, there are those days that it's not doing what you want it to do, or it's not growing as fast as you like it to, or, you know, whatever. But overall, I try to keep in mind that, you know, it is unique, it is special, and it is beautiful. So if you haven't been feeling that way about your hair, I can encourage you to think about it in that sense, and I think that that will help you to make your journey a lot easier, because the faster you accept your hair the way that it is, the faster and better and more fun your journey is going to be. So also in the 3 years, I have learned that my hair has changed over time, and by that I mean what it likes to do. So when I was transitioning and before, when I had relaxed hair, I wore my hair in weaves a lot. So my hair really thrived from being braided up underneath the weaves. It would grow. It wouldn't break off being braided up for like a month or 2 or 3 at a time. So, you know, that was a really cool way to grow out my hair. Now, my hair does not like to be braided up for long periods of time. When I've done box braids or other protective styles, I used to be able to wear them for like 2 to 3 months. Now, I struggle to even get a month out of them because my hair just wants to be free. My scalp just wants to be free. Like, I don't know why, but it just doesn't like that anymore. So, you know, I have to choose cost-effective protective styles now because I'm like, I'm not going to spend $180 to only have my hair and my head for, you know, have this protective style in for a month. So that is one thing that has changed. I have to adapt to my hair not liking being braided up as often. In addition to that, when I do my twist outs and my braid outs, this isn't good for your hair anyway, which is something that I have learned, but I used to retwist my hair either every night, or I would retwist my hair every other night. But my hair, again, does not like to be manipulated in that way often or for long periods of time. So I have had to learn ways to stretch out my twist outs without having to retwist them and have them still look nice, you know, for like 3 days straight or whatever. So that is one thing that I have learned, and to do that I have implemented the banding method, which if you follow me on my Instagram, which is LaToya_Diana, I have a video on my IGTV about how I do my banding method. In that video, I'm showing you how I do it to preserve my wash and goes, but it's pretty much the same way that I do it when I have a twist out. It's really just a way to stretch out my hair and to preserve the style without heavy manipulation of my hair that would cause, you know, breakage or disruption or whatever. So, that is one thing that I have been doing to stretch, to try and keep my styles without having to retwist my twist outs. So another thing that I learned about my hair is to not be afraid of trimming my hair. I know people talk about trimming your hair all the time, and you're probably like, girl, I'm tired of telling you to cut my hair. No, I'm not telling you to cut your hair. I'm telling you to trim your hair or to dust your hair. And the frequency in which you do that is totally up to you and to your hair. I suffer from single strand knots. Because my hair is so kinky, it just curls and coils into itself, and I get single strand knots on the ends of my hair consistently. So, I have learned that I need to get my hair trimmed. I was supposed to get my hair trimmed like every 3 to 4 months. And then one time, so like the first time that I got it trimmed at a professional salon, the stylist was like, okay, come back in 3 to 4 months. And I waited 6 months, and then she ended up having to trim, not like a ton, but like more than it should have been because I waited so long. So after that experience, I was a little like annoyed with myself, like why didn't I just go get a trim, because now look at what you had to do. So now I am trying to be more disciplined and get my hair trimmed closer in time so I don't have to cut off as much, so I can retain more length. In addition to that, another thing that I learned in these 3 years of being natural is to not be afraid of letting a professional take care of my hair. And I went to a natural hair salon in April of 2018 for the first time, and that was a great experience. And I, you know, will continue to be getting my hair professionally trimmed or professionally just shaped or cleaned up every now and then, because I don't know how to cut my hair, so I'm not about to pretend that I do and mess it up. So finding a stylist that I trust to know how to handle A, my texture, and B, natural hair in general, and to be able to give me tips while I'm sitting in her chair is has been an incredible discovery for me. So I have a video about my whole experience with that, a vlog that I did, which I can link below if anybody is interested. The salon that I went to is in the Philadelphia area, so if anybody is in the Philly area, you can check that out. They were called Sean Chris Inc. They recently changed their names. I'll put their new name down below because I forget what it is at the moment. But yeah, so finding a natural hair salon has been, and a natural hair stylist that I trust has been great for me, and I'm glad that I learned that. So my hair goal in terms of length would probably be to, I mean, it'd be great if with my hair stretched, it could be at mid-back length. I don't know that I will ever straighten my hair. I used to think I wanted to straighten my hair, but now I'm not so sure I want to or even like how I look with straight hair. So that's not necessarily like a measurement. I don't want to say like, oh, I want my hair to be this long when it's straight, because I don't know that it ever will be straight. But with it stretched like in a twist out or something like that, it'd be great. It'd be really cool if it was at bra strap length. Which, you know, we got a little ways to go. I do know that, you know, there's a lot that goes into that in terms of genetics, your health, your water intake, all of that. And those are things I am continuing to watch and monitor to make sure that, you know, I'm healthy in terms, you know, just for my general health of my body, but also because I have hair growth goals, you know. So yeah, I also know that some people genetically their hair can only grow to a certain length. So I don't know if my hair is going to be able to grow that long, but I feel like I can get it close, because when I had relaxed hair, my hair, I was able to grow my hair like past my shoulders. It was like just past my shoulders. So I feel like if I'm able to grow my hair when it's relaxed and getting that chemical on it, then I should be able to grow my hair when it's in its natural state. So I think the issue that I'm having is just the retaining of the length because of my hair is dry and trying to keep the moisture in, and then also those single strand knots. And in terms of the dryness, I do have low porosity hair, so it's really hard for me to get moisture in my hair. So that is another struggle that I've had over, especially in this past year, like really learning about porosity and being like, oh, so that's why my hair is always dry. So continuously trying to find ways to get that moisture into my hair. Hopefully in 2019 I can acquire a hair steamer, because I think that will really make a difference in terms of getting moisture into my hair. If you have a hair steamer or know where to get a cost-effective one, let your girl know. So speaking of those single strand knots, they're getting on your girl's nerves, okay? I don't understand. Like, I get how it happens, but I don't understand why. Because I mean, if you don't experience single strand knots or you're not exactly sure what they are, it's literally when your hair knots on itself, typically at the ends, and that is a form of a split end. There's really no way to reverse that, so you have to just end up cutting them off, which can cause you to have to lose length if you have to get, you know, trims and cutting them off often. So to combat that, I have decided, and this has been a tough decision for me. If you've been, if you follow me on Instagram, you've been following my channel, you would know that this is a tough decision for me, but I've decided to go on a 3-month wash and go strike. So basically, I'm not going to be doing wash and goes for the months of January, February, and March. Because my hair is so kinky, it just inevitably tangles in itself, and I love, love, love my wash and goes, and I love seeing my true texture, but my kinks are so tightly coiled that when my hair is in that state, it's gonna tangle in itself and it's gonna create single strand knots. So in an effort to prevent that, I'm going to be doing twist outs and braid outs for these next 3 months, because when your hair is stretched more, the likelihood of it getting tangled as much is less. So if my hair gets tangled less, then I'm going to get less single strand knots, which hopefully means that I won't have to get trims as often, which in turn means that I can retain more length and not have to cut off my length as often, because I do have a goal of growing my hair out. So yeah. It also, single strand knots can also cause breakage. So because of that, I am going to not do wash and goes. Wash and goes are like my favorite style. So it's kind of annoying, but I'll retain the length right now. And then when I get to the length that I want, maybe I can do wash and go then, you know. So that is the current hair challenge that I am on right now. If you have done this for your hair, I'd love to hear your thoughts on how you did it. Some people just aren't wash and go people in general, and they just wear their hair stretched all the time. So, you know, I'd be interested to hear your thoughts as well on, you know, tips that you have on, you know, doing that without damaging your hair, because too much of everything can be damaging, you know. So I just want to find that even balance. That is the current state that my hair is in right now. There isn't much else that is different or has changed per se. Really right now I'm focusing on that hair challenge. If you want to join me in the challenge because you feel like you're having a similar issue, that'd be cool. Let me know. Maybe we can start something on Instagram. You know, NoWashandGoChallenege. That'd be fun. So yeah, let me know about that. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. It shouldn't be too hard, especially since it's winter right now. So I do less wash and goes in the winter anyway. So I'm hoping that it won't be too hard. So, lastly, I just want to share with you guys some multivitamins that I've been taking in my hair growth journey. Like I said, trying to keep up my water intake. I got a cute little water, a cute little tumbler with a straw. So I'm going to be, you know, trying to drink water every single day. Like, I do drink water every day, but some days it's like less than others. So I'm going to try to beef that up a little bit. And then I have a multivitamin that I take, and then I'm going to put more exercise into my routine. I go to the gym occasionally, trying to go at least every week, but my motivation hasn't been there. But I recently went back into dancing. If you didn't know, I used to be a dancer. So I recently got back into dancing. So I'm going to try and go to a dance class like every other week at least. And then maybe that off week I can go to the gym more or something like that. So just trying to keep my body healthy for my own personal health. And then, you know, because I'm trying to get this hair to grow. Oh, and then there's also another thing I want to show you. So 2 things that I want to show you. Okay, so the multivitamins that I have been taking currently are from GNC. They are Women's Ultra Mega Dietary Supplements. They are a gummy vitamin because I don't like swallowing pills, and they taste like fruit snacks. So, but they are for energy and metabolism support, and they are gluten-free, and they also support healthy hair. So yeah, I've been taking these for the past couple weeks. They taste really good. Before this brand, I was taking, I think they were, what are they called? Women's One A Day, or whatever that brand is. I was taking those before, also gummy ones. These are cool, and I like that they specifically say it supports healthy hair, so I'll probably continue to take these. Like I said, they're from GNC. You take 2 of them a day, so I'll take them at nighttime before I go to bed. And then another thing that I'm doing to promote my hair growth is using a growth serum. So this growth serum I ordered online from my friend Jay. Hey girl. She is Beautiful Jay here on YouTube, on Instagram. This is her Beautiful Jay growth serum from the Beautiful Jay collection. It promotes faster hair growth, longer hair, and thicker hair. And there's just a bunch of good oils mixed in there. It's home produced. I think this is a 2 fluid ounce jar, and it lasts you about 2 months. So yeah, I've been using this daily, massaging it into my scalp at night before I go to bed. That's another thing I'm trying to add in, is doing hair massages. I've actually been trying to get my boyfriend to do them for me because he likes playing in my hair, and I always swat him away and like, don't touch my hair. But I'm like, hey, if you want to play in my hair, give me nightly head massages. So that'd be cool if you could help me out with that. Yeah, so I think that's all of the hair updates that I have. That's currently where I'm at with my hair journey. I'm going to be doing more update videos just to, you know, let you guys know my progress, and, you know, more tutorials and up and close with my hair itself so you guys can kind of see what's going on there. So remember to love your hair, because it's the only hair you got. So you don't have a choice. But no, like I said before, we're all fearfully and wonderfully made in God's image, and He made your hair. So isn't that amazing? So, you know, learn to love it, learn to cherish it, because it's yours and yours only, and it's what makes you unique, you know? If you had the same hair as everybody else, that'd be boring. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this wasn't too much of a ramble, but I just kind of wanted to get all my hair thoughts out there. I'd love to hear your feedback. I'd love to hear, you know, your comments, if you have anything in common with me in terms of my hair struggles or hair triumphs. You know, have you been to a natural hair salon? Do you struggle from single strand knots? What have you done to combat those? I'd love to hear your thoughts. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll be sure to see you in my next video. All right, bye.